Hi, I'm Michael Haynes, and welcome to Listen Innovate Grow TV. Listening to your business customers is a critical and important activity that you need to undertake. It sounds like it's very simple, but it's often something that many organizations, both large and small, get wrong. Now, in terms of listening to customers, there are some key things that you need to understand. You need to understand who to listen to, what to listen for, and how to listen. Now, the underlying premise when we're talking about dealing with business customers that you always need to be mindful of is that buyers and users are not necessarily one and the same group of people. So in terms of listening, of who do you need to listen to, there are three types of people that you need to be listening within your business customer. First, you need to be sure you're identifying the decision makers. Now, the decision makers are the ones who really make that final decision whether they're going to go with your company or another company when signing to buy that product, service, engage in that contract. So they're the ones that really make the decision. They're the ones that do the deals. The second person that you need to be mindful of are the influencers. Now, influencers are the ones who will provide information to the decision makers. They provide advice. They will evaluate the various alternatives available in your market and will suggest those to the decision makers. Now, it's also important that you're mindful that often the influencers may not necessarily be senior people in the organization. They may be ones who may be lower levels down that are using the products and services, but they are highly regarded and have that ear to the decision maker. And the third person that we want to be mindful of in understanding our business customers is the change agent. Now, identifying the change agent is very important. The change agent is a person that really has a strong understanding of the organization. They're highly regarded and they will often ask those very tough questions. And what is valuable and important about the change agent is that they're going to be able to tell you how that organization that you're dealing with really operates. They know the politics, they know who are the key influencers, and who you need to talk to. So now that we've identified who we need to be listening to within our business customers, the decision makers, influencers, and change agents, it's also important now you know exactly what you need to be listening for when you're engaging with these key stakeholders. First of all, you need to understand what are their strategic objectives and their priorities. Is it about driving business growth? Is it about profits? Is it about market share? You also want to be very conscious of what are the personal and professional agendas of these stakeholders. Are they seeking bonuses? Is it about getting promotion? It is about seeking industry leadership. We also need to know how it is that they buy. So in terms of making decisions about business products and services, who do they talk to? What do they look at? Who do they regard as the industry experts? By having an in-depth understanding of the objectives and priorities, challenges, agendas, and how they buy, that will give your organization clarity and focus in terms of what you need to be delivering, how you need to be promoting your products and services, and fostering engagement with your customers. Now, in addition to knowing who to listen to, what to listen for, you also need to know how best to gain this in-depth understanding. There are a number of ways that you can do so when dealing with business customers. One method of doing so is to engage in depth interviews where you're having one-on-one in-depth discussions with these decision makers, change agents, and influencers. You also may want to conduct what I call the strategic customer workshops. So these are workshops whereby you're bringing together cross-functional representation from your business customers and prospects in terms of decision makers, the influencers, and change agents with the appropriate people from your organization. You also may want to consider having a customer advisory panel. So customer advisory panel is where you select a key group of customers that you meet with periodically throughout the year to have in-depth discussions of what are their objectives, challenges, and try to identify opportunities for you to co-create and work with them.